So you're probably wondering, how am I going to get my kids to take notes without giving them the notes? How am I going to review that homework problem that they butched? Um, how am I going to show them how to work a problem out on a piece of paper without a whiteboard? Well, I came up with an idea using just some things you probably have laying around your house or apartment. So let's take a look at what I came up with and see if it might be helpful for you. The items that you will need for this are your cell phone. I have some rulers or some shims that I had down in my basement. Um, if you have a stepping stool, that would be fantastic. And something heavy like a binder or a game that you can put on top of the step stool. Piece of paper and pencil. On your phone, you'll need to get the Google Meet app because that's what we use for our meetings. So let's take a look at what I came up with. The first thing you're going to want to do is get the Google Meet app, and you want to make sure that that is linked to your school account. So you'll either use, if you have an Android, the Play Store, and if you're using a Mac, you just want to go to the App Store. Google Meet app. Now, what you're going to do is take your rubber band and put it around your phone. So I'm going to wrap it twice because this is what you're going to use to hold the phone up. Okay? So what I'm going to do next is take a ruler, or if you have shims or whatever works for you, and I'm going to put it through my rubber bands because that's what's going to hold up my phone. Now make sure you don't put any of this stuff over your front facing camera. So that's the camera on this side. You're going to be using this side to do your broadcasting of you writing stuff. Okay? I'm going to go to my calendar and I'm going to go to my meeting. I'm going to go to my meeting and I'm going to join my video call. So I'm going to join it. So when I do this on my screen, first turn off my microphone. So when I do this on my screen, I'm right now in portrait mode. So I want to change my phone so I get it into landscape mode. So on my screen, this should change. There we go. So now I'm going to put this down over the top of my paper. And now I can see what I am going to be working with here. So once your kids come up, you can give them the instructions on the computer screen of what to do. Okay, so what I'm going to want you to do is look on your screen and you'll see the piece of paper that we have here. I want you to hover your mouse over that, click that screen with your mouse, click it until you see a pin come up. When you see that pin, click it. And that will make it the presentation on your screen. Okay, so now we're going to dive into this. So we look at this problem, 2x plus y equals 10. So there's a couple things you want to be sure of before you do this. If you have a Bluetooth enabled device like I have my watch, I could hear my watch doing the audio from my phone because it's connected through Bluetooth. And I didn't realize that as I was filming this, that my watch was making noise, not my phone, because I had everything turned off on my phone. You would want to go to your Messages app or your messaging app and probably turn off notifications because you don't need somebody sending you a notification in the middle of class and having that show up on the screen. You definitely want to practice this before you try it, and you probably want to get this all set up about 5 minutes before class starts to be sure that everything's working properly. Make sure you practice it so you know it's going to work. But it's a pretty cool way to be able to show the kids work, show them notes, show them different things that you want to be able to do. You can write it right down in front of them. And it'll be familiar to them because it will be your style. Hope this helps.